Victim blaming in Indian society. This video is gonna be a critical analysis. The deep rooted issue of victim blaming in our country is explored through a critical lens. This video examines the historical as well as the cultural factor that contribute to the victim blaming, highlighting the harmful consequences for individual as well as our society. Imagine being blamed for your own assault, for your own abuse. This is the reality for many victims in India, a society where victim blaming is pervasive. Let us break the silence and understand the systematic issue that perpetrated this harmful behavior. Cultural and patriarchal norms are somewhere responsible for this. The deep rooted patriarchal values that often lead to questioning a woman's character or behavior rather than the perpetrator's own action. Honor and shame are often associated with women, making them target of blame when crimes like assault or harassment occurs. Then the role of family and community. Families may pressure victims to stay silent in order to protect their family's reputation. Communities may isolate victims instead of supporting them. Media portrayal plays a key role in victim blaming as well. Media often sensationalize incidences and sometimes focus on what the victim was wearing or rather what they were doing instead of trying to focus on the actual crime and the criminal themselves. Then, police and the legal attitude towards it. Victims may face insensitive questioning by police or are discouraged from filing the complaint in several cases. Legal proceedings can be traumatizing and slow as well, causing further emotional harm to the victim. Lack of awareness and education also plays a key role in this case. Many people are unaware of what constitutes victim blaming. Judiciary remark and public statement can be another main factor. At times, remarks by judges or public figures reflect regressiveness, they're reinforcing victim blaming culture too. Social media and online trolling. Victims are often harassed or blamed online, especially in cases of high profile victim. Then, blaming as a coping mechanism can be used at times. Some people blame victim to distance themselves from the possibility of such incidences happening to them. Here are some common examples where victims were treated worse than the actual criminal. They were portrayed as perpetrator themselves. The link of these articles are in description so you can read them out from there itself. In this article, it states the case where a woman in Bangalore was harassed, and Karnataka's Home Minister Mr. G. Parmeshwara was quick to blame her clothing rather than blaming the actual victim. He stated that they try to copy westerns not only in mindset but even in dressing. Some girls are harassed. This kind of things do happen. This is what he said. Another case where in April 2015 during a political rally, state of Uttar Pradesh former minister Mulayam Singh Yadav said in response to the convict of gang rape that the poor fellows, three of them have been sentenced to death. Should rape cases lead to hanging? Boys are boys. They make mistakes. So basically, a rape, a crime, a heinous crime is a mistake as per their mindset. Whereas another segment of this article states that in January 2014, Asha Mirje of the National Congress Party in Maharashtra said that rapes takes place because also uh, rapes takes place because of a woman's clothing, her behavior and her presence at inappropriate places. Remember, these words are coming from a woman herself. There is an example from another article where on October 4, 2016, in Raja vs. State of Karnataka case, Supreme Court granted the bail to the accused. Imagine what would be the victim's condition. Moreover, the bench also questioned rape victim. They stated that her conduct during the allegedly ordeal is also unlike a victim of forcible rape and betrayed somewhat submissive and consensual disposition. Imagine being a victim and told how to behave like a victim. These are the things that victims have to face on day to day life, the things that they have to go, and the way society treats them is all what we should be concerned about. And these things have to be learned by people, how to behave with them rather than accusing them for the mishappenings that have happened with. So, to end this session on a very positive note, it's my humble request that please treat a victim like a victim rather than blaming them for the situation that had happened with them, because nobody wants to be a victim. Nobody at very first place want to be there where they have been. And I have taken the example of rape cases, but there are n number of different cases where men and women both are being blamed for victim, for being a victim. So what are your views on this topic? I would like to know it on comment section. Thank you so much for watching.